manager Stephen Robinson has come in for a lot of praise over the last few years, and there is talk about whether he will be snapped up by another club this summer. Robinson took over at the club in January 2022, and has now guided the Saints to 3 top 6 finishes on the bounce. The Buddies boss began his managerial career in England, when he took over at Oldham in 2016. He then had a spell back in Scotland at Motherwell, before taking over as Morecambe manager in the summer of 2021. Robinson replaced Jim Goodwin at St Mirren Park, after Goodwin decided to join fellow Scottish side Aberdeen. Robinson has his admirers throughout Scottish football and the EFL, with a move potentially in the offing over the summer break. Notably, Huddersfield, QPR and Cardiff City have all been credited with an interest in him, according to The Sun's Alan Nixon. Speaking live on Sky Sports, 17th of May, former Celtic manager Martin O'Neill spoke highly of the 50-year-old manager. O'Neill said, "Apparently he's getting some traction now. There seems to be a lot of clubs interested in him, and the reason they're interested in him is because he's doing very well." Former Celtic striker Chris Sutton is also a fan of the St Mirren boss, and suggested that leaving the club could help his career. Sutton said, "I think it's an interesting one. All managers have a shelf life, and you wonder whether he feels as if he's taken St Mirren as far as he can." Chris Sutton thinks Robinson might move on. Credit, Getty Images. Celtic romp to another title win. Sutton and O'Neill's former side Celtic celebrated their title win against St Mirren, after another dominant season in Scotland. The Glasgow side could win yet more silverware this season. In their Scottish Cup final against Aberdeen next week, Celtic eased to a 5-1 against Aberdeen midweek in the league, despite playing what was effectively a second-string 11, sending out a strong message ahead of the final. Striker Johnny Kenny scored his maiden goal for the Hoops, in what was his first ever start for the club. However, Adam Ida is still expected to start at Hampden Park, with the 24-year-old already sitting on 13 league goals this season.